Hey everyone, so with talking with a lot of my clients, people wanted me to kind of combine ideas and give a little instruction out on what I do for meal prep. Now, most of my meal prep takes place on Sundays or whatever day of the week. In college, it was a Monday, and I would cook all my meals for the week, and I try to make things as simple as possible. I'm going to try to probably start putting out some of the recipes and videos and stuff like that for what I'm doing with that meal prep. But I've got some of the tools here that I use, which is pretty simple stuff. Most of it's just talking about Tupperware. But just want to go over some of the stuff that I have and use with meal prep that I think is extremely vital for your nutrition success as well as your fitness journey. The first being a food scale. And I didn't get anything special. This might be 10 to 20 bucks from Walmart. Just make sure you can measure your food with it so you can really start learning what your portion sizes are. I don't always use it, but I at least now have an idea. And certain stuff I do to try to make sure that I portion out the right amount. Like today was Greek yogurt. That'll last me a week. I have to measure out and divide it up and measure it out. The next would be Tupperware containers. My favorite are probably these snap tight lids because they're non-spill. They've got a little gasket around the inside of the lid that when you snap them on, they don't spill. They have glass ones as well. I'm down to just a few of these left. I got a couple different sizes. I got these at Walmart. You probably get them online as well. But they were, I can't remember the pricing on them, but they've been awesome. I left stuff in them and just had to chunk them out because they left it sit for 5 days. I don't even bother opening them anymore. I'll just go buy new ones. Some of the other ones I've gotten, this was actually like from a to-go Chinese food or something like that. It actually matches a lot of these others. It's a round one, so it's just a little bit differently. This one was a salad container, and I went ahead and kept it. It's got a couple holes in the top of it. It works great for my fruit, keeping like my strawberries that already come in the little basket that's got holes in it. I cut up all my strawberries for the week that I put in this week. Or if I want to take a salad to go, I just won't put the dressing in it, obviously. And then the last, I kind of got all these other Tupperware. There are a couple different types. This is a single compartment, this one being a double compartment, and this being a 3-compartment container. They all come with lids. These were like 15 pack of each. To be honest, I really haven't even used the triple compartment ones because most of my food I just mix all together. But with that, these were like around $15 for 15 of them. They're going to be very flimsy plastic. They're not leak proof, and they're very thin plastic. With this stuff, they are BPA free, but you know, I got them cheap to be able to do a lot of meals at once. Would I do it differently? As of right now, it's just a test out. I've tried these some. I've had them for a couple months now. I've not had too many problems. I've broken a couple lids or a couple containers just pushing through them or something like that. But in terms of price, cost, and effectiveness, they are getting the job done. I just can't keep something that may spill like I could in the ones that have the seal tight. They do have glass ones of these too. I don't know if I mentioned that, which if you want to have glass over plastic, and it's pretty durable glass, you're not really going to break it. The last little bit, kind of tips that I give out, is I buy a lot of different seasonings. Like this is Montreal steak, brown sugar bourbon, this one, roasted garlic and herb. This is my favorite probably. Smokehouse maple is pretty good. Then Mrs. Dash is going to be your salt-free, your sodium-free stuff. A lot of people are worried about sodium with stuff like this. A lot of people salt your food anyways. If you're working out hard enough, you really don't need to worry about sodium content too much. So I got some different spices because a lot of times your healthier food tends to be more bland for most people trying to be healthy. So why not get some spices, some condiments, stuff like that that you can use in moderation or as much as you like with spices to get things tasting good. I'm a big hot sauce fan, a bunch of different kinds. And then the last thing I want to mention is now some people are against these, and I haven't done enough research on it, I'll be straight up honest. This is a powdered drink mix. This is a fruit punch from Harris Teeter. I've gotten them from Walmart before. There's really nothing hardly in them. It's like 5 calories per packet. And it comes with these different little packets in them. And each packet or little container makes a half gallon of juice or fluid. They have all kinds of different flavors. Crystal Light's the same thing. They have the Mio drinks. I don't know enough, I haven't done enough research on what chemicals I'm actually putting in my body, to be honest. But for the amount of water I drink, sometimes you just like something that doesn't taste like water, that gives you a little bit of flavor. Some people will use actual lemon and whatnot, but I found these periodically. I don't use them. I've had this for so long, it's probably out of date. But I mix these in every once in a while just to give me a change up with my fluids, so it's not as boring as just the water. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, subscribe. Please subscribe to the channel. I want to start putting out more and more and more content and getting feedback. Give me comments on this. What do you want to see next? And make sure you follow along. And I love the comments. Thanks everybody who's given them so far. So Stay tuned for more, especially from the meal prep segment. I'm going to try to do a lot more of this just from the feedback I'm getting from people. Thanks, everybody.